Hello friends, welcome back to another banger of a video. Today we're going to be doing something I've done before, but we're gonna, give it a little touch up, a little fresh coat of paint, if you will. We're going to be talking about gold. What I do to make gold. I have a specific video that I made recently on how much gold my roster makes in a week if I do all the dailies and all the weekly stuff on that character. So I will put that in the description below, but this video is going to go a little bit more sort of in-depth, kind of like I did with the silver video. But there is a bit more to gold making than silver making, so this should have more useful information. Anyways, link down in the description, Discord, join it if you want. If not, no worries. Also do live stream on YouTube, notifications from the Discord. Bing, bang, boom. Like the video. Let's go. Gold making and you. There's only a couple different things, right, you can really do to make gold. The general thing that I think most people think of when they think of making gold is you get a drop, like an accessory, a good accessory, it drops, you sell it, right? That is definitely a source of where some of my gold comes from. You can see. This is just like the last 30 days of whatever I sold on this character. You can see, you certainly do get some drops. Some of them sell for a decent amount. Some of them sell for a little bit. But point is, all of this adds up, right? Why is this relevant? Well, a lot of people think you just need high-ticket items in order to make any gold, which just isn't true. The biggest thing is just having more chances at getting more things to sell. So, obviously, what do I mean? I mean, lots of characters. You don't have to go crazy like I do and play a ridiculous roster like this, but obviously, the more characters that you're willing to play or wanting to play, the more chances at the slot machine you get. And naturally, you will end up hitting more often than you don't. Well, you'll end up hitting more often. You'll still get mostly garbage, but you'll have a higher chance of getting something sellable. That's what I mean. So, if this isn't the main source of my income, then you might be thinking, how do you get most of your gold then? Well, again, this is no secret, but running Chaos Dungeons and Guardian Raids, you get tradable materials. And you'll notice, I've been saving up my leap stones on all of my characters, just because I got my tinfoil hat on, and I think these are going to be going up. So I'm just saving them, and that's why I have 7 gold to my name. Ignore that. Trust me, I'm usually loaded. I also have a bunch of level 7 gems. Basically, I haven't sold anything for a very long time. That's why my gold's in shambles, and I'm also buying a bunch of stuff. But this is where most of it comes from. Leap stones and selling Chaos Dungeon drops such as these. This is worth a significant amount of money if I were to sell it. I can go ahead and show you right here. If I were to sell a stack of destruction stones for just 29 gold, that's almost 30k. That's a lot of gold, man. And imagine I have probably about a stack and a half of destruction stones on all of my characters. If I were to sell that, that's a solid like 200k gold just in destruction stones alone. So you can kind of see how it starts adding up. There's smaller things you can do, like Chaos Gates. I recommend doing Chaos Gates. It's just free money. You run the map at the end, save up the shard bags or sell them, whatever. You also get tradable honing mats, honing rate up mats rather. I sell these too. Basically, anything that isn't glued to my character, I sell. Unless I need it. That's why I'm keeping these stones, because I'm going to end up using them myself. But if I weren't going to use them, or I was focusing on something else, I would be selling them. That's kind of what you have to understand. You need to make informed decisions based on what you are trying to do in the game. If you're trying to go for, like, 20 legendary grudge books, for example, well, you're not going to be honing anytime soon, right? So maybe you start selling your honing mats. You start selling your tradable stones, your tradable leap stones. You start selling your gems from Boss Rush. Again, we'll get to Boss Rush in a minute. Yes, you're not going to be having any honing mats, but you're going to be working towards the goal that you're working towards or trying to achieve right now. And that's kind of what this game is about. It's like piecemealing out what you're trying to do. It's hard to kind of join this game from a different MMO's perspective, but I think once you shift to understanding that it's okay to halt progression in one avenue to advance in another, you'll be okay. Now, obviously, I'm in my stronghold, and I probably should have mentioned this first, but I craft Oreha fusion materials. I will leave a link in the description, rather, to the video about this. This is just free money, basically. The video I'm going to link has these being at much higher prices, but it doesn't matter because, again, you can just calculate it yourself or with the calculator, and it's still profit. Make an easy couple thousand gold from this, just having it run. And again, just to show you that I do sell them all, and they do sell, I just have, you post them for whatever the lowest price is. So, the wall is at 11 gold, so I post them at 11 gold. This is probably going to fall to 10 soon, but until it does, just post them at 11. When it goes to 10, post them for 10. If there's only like a couple thousand, I would post them for the higher amount. You basically want to look for the wall and post with the wall, because the wall is where you want to be. Generally, walls are bad, but here they're good. Keep that in mind. Another thing is that I was mentioning, boss rush. Boss rush, very good. I don't have any boss rush tickets on this character, but obviously, again, the amount of characters you play directly influences how many tickets you're able to get and subsequently run every week. I want to stress the point that you don't need to play this many characters, and in fact, I don't play them all every day. The only thing I'm doing right now, and that's because I'm trying to farm up gold, is do Guardian raids. I just try to make sure Chaos Dungeon Rested doesn't overcap, so I ran them yesterday. But Chaos Dungeons on lower level characters isn't nearly as impactful as it is on the higher level characters because of the stone prices. Anyway, that's enough with that. One of the last things I wanted to bring up is trade skills. Low-key made a ton of money off hunting. Why hunting? Well, there's a special trick you can use to double the efficiency of your leap's essence. Again, I have a video on this. It's a very old video, but I will link it in the description if you are interested. This video is going to have so many goddamn resources. I hope it helps you at least a little bit. Lord, help me help you. Last thing that I can think of as of right now is the obvious one, Legion raids. You generate gold on your 6 characters. You get static amounts of gold from each Legion raid. Bolton, Vicus, and Kekel Sedon all give the same amounts of total gold from completing the entire raid. The difference is Vicus hard mode drops a legendary class book at the end auction every single time, whereas Volton and Kekel Sedon do not. Belshazzar gives more gold by virtue of there being 6 gates. Gates 1 and 2, if you don't buy chest, also just give more gold, so Belshazzar is a gimme. So you always run Belshazzar if you're able to, and then it's a toss-up between Clown, Vicus, Volton. If you're looking for maximum efficiency, you run Vicus and you run Volton. I run Clowns a lot because I enjoy Clown as a raid, and I enjoy helping people out, so it works out fine. But you can get gold rewards from raids. 6 characters, and they can run 3 raids each. So, naturally, it's something that you sort of don't have to do, but it's something that if you're looking to get gold, it's a very consistent way to get gold. Last but not least, a one-time source of gold that you might not be aware of, or you might not be aware of how good some of these can be, is masterpieces. Farm the masterpieces and you get gold boxes. Some of the up to like here is pretty easy. I think this is like 42 masterpieces. I think. I don't remember. I think it's like 42 or something. And you get a way card from it too, so it's good to do. But 13k gold chest, pretty good. 8k gold chest, pretty good. 5k gold chest, pretty good. 3k gold chest, pretty good. And then if you somehow go sicko mode and get 52, there's a 20k chest as well. This is just a nice little source of one-time gold. It's not something you can farm, obviously, or repeatedly farm at least, but it's something to keep in mind and work towards. And if you're like close to one, like if you're close to this, for example, maybe you focus on that, you know? Just a nice little bonus if you're looking for it. And then last but not least, Una tokens. This isn't like a massive source of gold. It's just a consistent source of gold. You fill up your meter, you claim all, you turn the tokens in for gold. I usually just leave this and let it stack up until I absolutely need gold. Like if I were to do something right now, and since I have 7 gold, I would turn my tokens in for some gold because I am hurtin', boss. Anyways, I'll do a short recap here. My top methods that you should do if you're looking for gold. So run your Chaos Dungeons and Guardian Raids, sell your Destruction Stones, sell your Protection Stones, sell your Leap Stones, run Boss Rush, sell your gems that you get from Boss Rush, and do your Legion Raids. Those activities give you the most gold for your time spent. Highly, highly recommend it. And remember, Lost Ark is a very long-term thing. Not, I have to do everything right now and get it all done this week or else I'll die. If you look at it like that, it becomes a lot more stressful. And a game isn't supposed to be stressful, it's supposed to be enjoyable, so... Again, you do you, but hopefully this video helps you at least a little bit. If not, I'm sorry, I tried. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And thank you all to my current members. We're up to 7 of you now, and I can't thank you all enough. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please consider becoming a member if you'd like to support this channel and the content I make. I'm trying to do it full time, so your support is definitely necessary and needed. Thank you. Like the video if you like the video, dislike it if you dislike it, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you made it this far and you haven't for some reason. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'm forever in your gratitude, especially to my members and all my viewers. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.